Everyone, it's Miss Amy from Camden Public Library, and today I am going to show you how to make this cute little drawstring bag. So this is a fat quarter project. So really super simple, great bag for putting kids toys, activity, like things in it. You could put scrap fabric in it, blocks, Legos, figurines, Star Wars, whatever. Or you can use it for yourself. It's a great little carry bag. You could stuff all of your masks in it so that they're in one place in your car. Or at home, an easy place to grab them. So I'm going to show you how to do it with a, so this is a fat quarter. You can do it with a flat bottom. I'll show you how to do that, or you can do it with just a sewn straight bottom rather than that. So what I'm going to do is show you a couple things. I'm going to move the camera around and we'll try this out. So I want you to see this. I'm going to go out of the picture. Okay, here I have a fat quarter right here. Okay, fat quarter. What I'm going to do is fold it in half long ways. I've got it on my cutting board, and what I'm going to do is you can use scissors, you can use a rotary cutter. I love my rotary cutter. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do about 15 inches. That gives me another piece of fabric to still do some fun stuff with. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that. Okay, so then I'm going to take this over to the sewing machine and we're going to sew. And what we're going to sew is we're going to sew here and we're going to sew across here. Okay, so let's do it. And here we go. So, let's see, I'm going to bring this down a little so that you can see on the sewing machine, and I don't know if you can see it on the sewing machine, but what I'm going to do is, okay, I'm sewing this long ways down. So I'm just going to go ahead and sew that with a 1/4 inch seam allowance, back stitch. So I'm going to turn it, and you can't see that. All right, there we go. Okay. So now I've got it turned. I'm going to sew this, which is the bottom end, just across. And what I'm going to do is, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this top, okay, this is sewn together, this is sewn together at the bottom. I'm going to turn this down, back to, okay, a right side so I can see it. I'm going to sew that down at about 1 inch down. This is where my my ribbon or my thread or my you know, like shoelace or whatever, my drawstring is going to go. Okay, so about 1 inch down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that off so that I can sew that, tuck it in, seam allowance, and I am going to go all the way around. Just sew that. And of course, we have an issue with the bobbin. So let's do a little rethread here, which happens sometimes. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to check my bobbin thread as well, just to make sure that I have got... Ooh, good thing I did, because that was almost gone. Okay, I'm going to put my new bobbin thread in, get that in there, thread that. Okay, here we go. All right, so now I can go back at this. Okay, so I am going to start a little overlap where I left off. And back stitch just to make sure it holds. And I'm just going to go around, okay? This is creating like a pocket for my drawstring. And this is so simple. This is something that kids can do, adults. It's a really super simple bag to do, and I love the idea. And I'm actually making this one for a little friend of mine who just had a birthday, and he loves Star Wars. Okay, so I'm going to show you right here. What I have done is I have left a little space right here between the two pieces, so there's nothing right there. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that, snip that both sides, and I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to turn it right side out. Okay, so this is without the this is without the pocket and without the flat bottom. So I am going to go ahead and show you how to make the flat bottom. So in case you decide to do that, you can. So if you want to do a flat bottom like the one that I showed you, what you can do is pull this out, get it so that that seam edge is on the corner, and then you're going to sew, and I usually sew about 2 or 3 inches down like this right here to make a flat. And then once it's sewn, I snip that off. Okay, so here is a corner that I snipped off of one of the other ones. If you want to have it just a straight drawstring like this, okay, so it's just a straight bottom. It doesn't hold things the same way as one with a flat base, but it is still super simple. And then what you're going to do is you are going to find that opening. Okay, so here's the opening. And then thread your drawstring in. with a pole or a safety pin. Works great. And then you will have your drawstring bag. So I hope that you got some ideas. I hope you like this. It is so simple, and this is a great activity to do with kids, and it's just a fun way to you package something up. I mean, this makes a great birthday gift. You can put something in it instead of using wrapping paper. You can make this little bag, and then they have a bag to use besides just the present inside, perhaps. So, happy creating, happy sewing. Miss Amy.